Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and I am decided I haven't done a week ahead spread in quite a while, so I decided to go ahead and do that today. It is the 22nd of January 2023. I am using my newly acquired Keeper of the Sacred Bee Tarot by Kelly Burton. This is her third in the series of decks. From what I gather, it's the final deck. Look at the backs. Gorgeous. And I think it's interesting because I didn't mention the sunflowers on the back when I did my walkthrough. I just mentioned the bee and then the lavender metallic gilding. Stunning. But the sun card is my card of the month. So I just found that weird. I've been sick. A lot of crap going on this month. And then I get this beautiful card with all the sunflowers on it. So I just thought that was interesting. But if you haven't seen one of my week ahead spreads before, I usually do the energy obstacle and advice for the week. I do a quick meditation ahead of time. I pull the cards. I've yet to look at them at all. And then I go over there and intuitively, and then I go into the book and see what the book says. I did just paint my nails again to match kind of the purple on here because they were horrid red coming apart yesterday when I did a video. So, here we go. Without further ado, this deck, the first one is the Journey of the Sacred Bee Tarot. It's teal with teal bees on the back. It is more thought based. This one is more RWS based. So, you'll see more. If you're used to RWS, you'll see that more in this deck. So for the energy of the week, I pulled, looks like the Queen of Cups. And she's kind of stalking me this month because, well, not even this month, just like from November, because I got the Fyodor Pavlov Tarot in November. It's the first Queen of Cups I've seen that is pregnant. And it kind of stalked me after that for a while. Every time I pulled off that deck, I would pull that card or it would drop out. And I'm like, stay in the deck. It wouldn't stay in the deck. So I find that interesting that it's kind of like that homage, that reminder of the end of the year of the emotional state I was in. So I find that quite interesting. And I'm finding more and more intriguing the more I work with this deck, the faces that are covered. I don't, it's intriguing at the same time. Why are they covered? Why are their faces covered? I just find it interesting. But there's this emotional stability that either needs to take place or has taken place this week. To kind of like, that's the overall energy is this Queen of Cups, kind of calmer, maybe more emotionally maturity, emotional maturity kind of deal, which I find very interesting because last 2 weeks I got a second job and it was chaos, and then I got super sick. So I just find it interesting that now that I'm kind of over that hump a little, it's not like it's saying resume activities. It's saying maybe you should prioritize your activities and see what makes you happiest, what makes you emotionally stable. So I found that quite interesting. So for the obstacle of the week, I pulled the Six of Swords. And that's quite interesting because Six of Swords is a beautiful card. It's about moving away from that five and moving into calmer waters. And for it to be in the negative, it's not reversed, but it's in a negative position where, and I didn't see it about not moving forward. It's refusing to take that step into the calmer waters, is what I kind of see in that. Because I'm so worried about what's going on back here that it's not that I don't see it. It's that I'm refusing to take that forward step. So I find that interesting that is what comes up for the negative, for the obstacle of the week. Not even being able to move forward because I'm hindered emotionally or emotionally stunted. Interesting. So for the or advice for the week. I love this card, the Empress. And there's a lot of, between the Queen of Cups and the Empress here, there's a lot of birthing new ideas and taking on something new, like a new project, something that's close to your heart, something that emotionally stabilizes you. And I love that these two both have a lot of the same colors as well, the green and purples, which are my favorite colors. Interesting. So I feel like here this is saying you have the potential for these, but this is holding you back. You're holding yourself back. You're not getting in the boat. Why aren't you getting in the boat? Interesting. But that's a beautiful reading. It's kind of like this week is like it's all about self-discovery and self-awareness, and taking on that, not even being aware, just knowing and taking on the responsibility of being an emotionally stable person, because you know you can't. I know I can be. So that's neat. So for the Queen of Cups, we have in the book says, if I ever get to it, Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups has mastered her beekeeping skills through an intuitive approach. Her bees and are her main focus. She appreciates the beauty of her bees and knows how to care for things gently. There is an emotional bond with bees and a fascination with their alchemical skills. Meaning, expression of unconditional love, believes that love can heal, in touch with feelings and emotions, would rather be in a joyous environment, can tap into psychic abilities with concentration, deep thinker, thoughtful responsiveness, highly intuitive, interesting. And then just because this is the overall energy, it could go upright or reverse. I'm going to read the reverse. So severed from emotions, become so absorbed in details that they forget to say, I love you. Wow. Can be a hypersensitive person with emotional insecurities. Yeah, that might be calling me out a little. Interesting. So then we have the Six of Swords. Interesting. Six of Swords. It doesn't give you images, it just gives you little blurbs on it. So the Six of Swords. The ferryman steers the boat that is filled with bees and honey, taking them to calmer waters. Some honey spills over the sides, but that can be replaced. The objective is the journey. The crisis is over, and it is time to move on. Calling me out for sure. Meaning, traveling on towards calmer waters, it is okay to hand it over and allow someone else to steer the boat. There is a long healing journey before you, a soul-searching pilgrimage. Interesting. I think that is technically the takeaway here, but we'll read reverse because it's technically in a negative position. It says, inability to steer a difficult situation towards a place of serenity. Refusal to accept necessary help. And that is a big issue for me. Intellectualizing or diminishing the severity of an issue and remaining in the problem. And I just got through saying that. I'm refusing to get in the boat and go forward, even though I see that this is the what should happen. I'm refusing to do that for whatever reason. So that could be an obstacle this week. So that's interesting. And then we have the beautiful Empress here. Such beautiful Empress. We have the Empress is the goddess of Venus. She is the fertile and creative force that is Mother Earth. She gives birth to the beauty that grows and flows around her, making the space for all things to flourish freely. Cradling her vase of bees, she will release them to the world to do her bidding, to pollinate the vegetation, creating abundance and beauty. She ensues that all of the elements around her, the stream, the soil, the flowers, and the filtered sunlight, are the perfect atmosphere for life to thrive. Love conquers all. And again, we talked about love here. So again, there's this love fest going on for this week. It's all to me about self-love, self-care. Quick keys: maternal love, recognizing abundance, sensuality, and creative forces around you. Celebrate nature, enjoy natural resources, and protect the beauty of your surroundings. Expanding abundance, fertility, and motherly love. And then reversed: lack of natural resources or carelessness, and conservation or preservation of a legacy. Taking abundance for granted, feeling depleted, ineffective, or infertile, inability to grow. And again, these two kind of went hand in hand this year, or this week, are going hand in hand with each other this week. I don't know that I would have ever been able to pull a better pair. So that's quite interesting. Yeah, I don't know if that I feel the need to pull an oracle card. Sometimes I'll pull an oracle card with these. There's just so much in this week, and the colors go so well. I love this deck already. I love it just as much as I did the Journey of the Sacred Bee, which is my top five, one of my top 5 favorite decks. This is for me. This reading is for me, but it can also be for someone else out there. I left it open-ended for anybody else out there that resonates. Please let me know in the comments below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good afternoon. Bye.